Okay, recording in progress. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so a big, technical issue today took place because this is the first time we are broadcasting to 5 languages simultaneously live. So I hope my translator also can cope. Okay, Mr. Mehdi is doing in Bangladesh language. Mr. Nixon is translating in Bahasa Malaysia. Then Madam Parimalam is doing in Tamil. And the last and the most awesome, bubbly person, Ms. Cho, is doing it in Myanmar language. All right. So I'm thanking all these panelists to give me a hand and make this Zoom very successful. Okay. So please forgive us, bear with us for this technical issue. So on the next Friday, definitely I will do something that maybe in the meeting environment could be able to accommodate 500 people. Actually, in this Zoom session, there are so many different packages, accounts. So now I have to go back and find out why that is not accommodating for 500. I was told that is 500 and webinar is also 500. So maybe there is some misunderstanding there. So forgive me for this. Okay. Now we're going to start this whole thing. Okay, the count is still on 100, 101. So this is 500. You see, so my big apologies. So you guys help me to blast this link to all your friends who can't find the link to come, because the previous meeting link cannot be used because we are already hosting one meeting now. Okay, guys. So now we're going to start this officially. So that is the announcement. All right. So my name is Dr. Firdaus. I've been in DXN for almost 9 years. So being a medical doctor and emergency physician, so I'm teaching people how to obtain wellness, the good health in an easy way. The best part is we have DXN with us. The DXN is the backbone for us, the major platform for us to go on. Okay, I think one of my interpreters jammed. That is Mehdi. Mehdi, you have to go on, follow with my flow. I will not stop. Okay. Yes. So you see the other translators, they are just going. So you have to follow me. Okay. So I will not pause. There's no pause. This is a live translation. Lucky I saw Mehdi is just waiting for me to stop. This is a commercial break. Okay, relax. Let's start it. Mehdi is the first time here. Okay. So today we're going to talk about immunity. Okay, why we choose this topic is because now immunity is one of the most demanded, or either that everybody needs this. All right. So you see now Omicron is coming back, okay, where the COVID virus is back in action. So maybe eventually coming April or June, it'll visit Malaysia. That is the prediction. Okay. Now it's very active in all over. So what are we going to do with this? The best solution for this is your own immunity. Nothing else is going to help us. This time the variant even will be a little harder on us. We didn't know. If our immune system is going to be very poor, we are going to get into problem. So this is where actually we are so strong and we are designed. Okay, the God has created this human to fight any bacteria and viruses on this earth. But currently, our immune system is so bad, and this is why our health has gone down the drain. Okay, and this is where we are finding so difficult to battle with all this. Let's see. By having DXN in our hand, we would be able to even fight even anything more bigger than this. Okay. All right. So when we talk about immune system, the most important one that we have to always cover is our gut, stomach, small intestine, and also the large intestine. All right. So our talk today session is going to be on food. Then next week, okay, I'll show you on here. Okay. Okay. When we talk about immune system, okay, when we talk about immune system, we always have to talk about three things. Okay, this is the major one. We have to first talk about food. All right. Then we have to talk about movement. Then we have to talk about sleep. So this week, today, I'm talking about food. Next week, I'm going to talk about movement, okay, which is the power of walking. Okay. Then the following week, I'll talk about sleep, the power and the importance of sleep. Okay. So today is all about food. When we talk about food, that is most important, these areas that you must cover. Okay, must cover. That is you have to talk about type of food and what we need to take and all these, particular things that you need to really pay attention to. Okay, so that is on the food. So let's go into the food. Okay, you see, when it comes to the food area, okay, the most important area that you always need to why? Okay. You have all right, right. My interpreter don't like me to sit down in this position. She prefer this camera. Okay. All right. Okay. This is better. Huh? Okay. 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 Y'all see me. Huh? Oh. Yeah, we have backups for everything. You need any other cameras, just let me know. I'll switch cameras. Okay. So when it comes to food, the most important thing, this is the major department. Okay, when you talk about this, immune system. All right. You see, the stomach. Okay, we call it gut. Okay, gut is the gateway for the stomach. Here is the gate. This is where the entrance of nutrition enter into our stomach by the gut. If the gut is not good, the nutrition will return back. The nutrition will return back or will be wasted from what we eat. Of those DXNers who are taking a lot of different types of supplements or food or whatever you call this, but I call as therapeutical food. Okay, DXN products is not supplement, it's not vitamin, it's a super functional food. So even this super functional food will not be able to enter into your system. It will get blocked in this gateway. This is the door, okay, for your entry of nutrition. So that is why the gut system is very, very important. Very important. This is the first and the most important. Okay. The factors that damage, okay, are the disrupt our gut system. Okay, gut health is First, our food in terms of alcohol, okay? And then stress. And then lack of sleep, lack of exercise, okay? And also unbalanced diet, which is flour-based food, then sugar. Sugar is the biggest killer for your information. But this is what people are living on with. This is where the gut system is so poor and where our immune system is down the drain. Very weak, very, very weak. Okay. So, and also milk-based food. And then it comes to too much of fruits, too much of fruits. People think fruits are so good and they are eating over. Okay, over. Daily basis. People are eating daily basis fruits. And this is what is really, really damaging our health. Okay. If you all have any questions, put in the chat box. We will take that questions. Okay. And I will explain to you why fruits are not good. Okay, provided you give me the question, then I'll answer. If no means, I believe that you all understand this. Okay, you see, when it comes to the gut system, the most important thing we talk about in the guts is our microbiome. Okay, this is where we are a human being with trillions, okay, trillions bacteria. Trillions and trillions and trillions of bacteria. Our whole body is bacteria and virus. Okay, we are a big a virology system. All right, there are trillions and trillions, and all these millions and trillions of bacteria is kept where? In our large intestine. In our large intestine. Okay, usus besar, large intestine. And this is where it get damaged. Okay, the entry of nutrition, the digestion, the whole processing. The large intestines and the small intestine length is total around 27 feet long, total. Okay, from our mouth up to the anus is almost 27 to 28 feet long. The large intestine alone is 7 feet. The small one is about 21 feet. So just imagine how we have been created. So if you talk about immune system, it's the second brain, also we call it a second brain, is the small intestine. But everyone know about this. I've heard about this. The second brain is small intestine. But nobody treated well. Okay? It's just a matter of word. They just know it as word. Okay? In the healthy gut bacteria, okay? In a healthy gut bacteria, it helps us to digest certain food digestion. When you eat any sort of food, it starts to break and absorb and break it into many, many smaller particles. The best thing ever you could do for your body, the most easiest, the most cheapest, okay? Chew your food nicely and eat. Don't eat fast. Don't eat watching something, doing something, too busy. And gup, 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 gup. You swallow. Drinking water is so bad because you only have teeth to grind the food in your mouth. not in your intestine or colon or stomach. So anything goes in a bigger particles, bigger component of food, it remains there undigestible, and it can cause more toxin to the system. So make sure you grind it well, whatever you eat. This is the big thing you have to do to help the digestion system. Okay. Then you go to ensure the proper this gut microbacteria. It ensure, okay, ensure proper digestive system so that the nutrition can enter into our system, okay, for a better functioning. Okay, then only it functions well, because nutrition is the essential. So those who have very poor digestion, the nutrition is not going into the system, you will have a lot of craving. You want to eat. Even you add food 1 hour, you not even 1.5 hours, 2 hours, you feel that your body wants food. The food goes into the stomach, nutrition cannot enter to the system. Then you cause constipation. Why? Because the alveoli in your stomach lining and also in your intestine, everything is being damaged by your inflammatory food. All right. So obesity will start to come in. So you'll gain weight, too much of weight, even you are eating in this way. Okay. Then lower risk factor of chronic disease. Okay. It will cause a lot of issues. If you have a good gut, your gut is good, okay, then you will reduce the risk of disease. Okay, so it is good. So if you are finding you're having a lot of disease, then you're going to have a lot of problems. Why? Your gut are not so good. The translators all are good. I see Mehdi is just not translating. Are you fine, Mehdi? Just go with the flow, Mehdi. Okay. All right. Ken, huh? Miss Jo, you okay? Okay. Mehdi? Okay. Mehdi is good. Okay. Yeah, you can switch. Yeah, you can switch channel. You know, Mehdi. You can, if you click English, you can speak to me. Huh? All right. All right. Good. Yeah, I'm very slow. You know, actually, you know, but we can catch up. No problem. Okay. So, all right. It's a small commercial break. That's why you have to check on my partners how they doing. Yeah. Okay. Then it protects our immune system. Whenever remember, immune system is food, is the gut. Immune system is all about gut. It's about food. It's about gut. It's about food. You cannot run away anyway. There is no any other miracles to create a good immune system. Nothing. Remember this. There is no miracles. DXN food is awesome, so good, highly therapeutical food. Ganoderma is the best king of herb. But yet, if you have a very, very poor gut system, if your digestive system is so poor, it is not useful. Why? It cannot enter into the system. The Ganoderma has to enter into your system. This is where, when you have a so poor digestive system, the moment you eat the Ganoderma, it starts to give you a lot of reaction. The moment the spirulina goes into the system, it starts to give you reaction, diarrhea, bloatness. Okay, you have wheezing. your lungs starts to kicking in. So much of healing crisis comes when you have a so poor gut system. Okay? Even in Quran and many, okay, scripture says that disease starts from the stomach. Even our medical father, the godfather of medicine, Hippocrates, says disease starts from stomach. All right? So this is very important area that all of you have to pay attention. All right? We have the best tools in with us, but it cannot be used. Okay. The impact, okay, on poor gut, okay, and also to the immune system. Okay. Body weight. No, impact. This is impact. Impact. Poor gut leads to immune system. Okay. The first one, okay, is body weight. Okay, body weight. People gain weight due to poor gut system. Okay, you feel keep hungry, hungry. You're eating and eating and eating. The body is not getting what he needed. The body is not happy. The cells are not happy. When the cells are not happy, the tissues are not happy. When the tissues are not happy, the organ not happy. When the organ are not happy, the entire system become sluggish. Remember this: cell, tissue, organ, system. Okay? Then you will start to have metabolic syndrome. Okay? Metabolic syndrome. This is where you start to gain weight, the pressure starts to go up, you have diabetes, you have hypertension, you have so many issues. All this is called metabolic syndrome. All right? You see, obesity. Obese is the mother of all disease. Remember, obese is mother of all disease. This is extremely alarming. Okay? So never been fat. Don't have more extra weight. You have to get smaller and smaller and smaller and maintain an ideal weight. That is the best. Okay? So obesity is the mother of all disease. Then appetite. You have very aggressive appetite, aggressive, uncontrolled appetite. Okay? You always can eat. Eat a lot. Eat a lot. This is what happens. Then is where you have an extremely damaged digestive system, where it causes a lot of bloatness. You feel so hot, the entire body feels so warm, so pain, you have headache, you have neck pain, you have muscle pain, lower back pain, then the pain will radiate to your left leg, then your right leg. So when you wake up early in the morning, you feel both your legs are so heavy and you cannot step on the floor. This is what happens when you have a very poor gut system, poor stomach, poor small intestine, so poor large intestine. If when you wake up, your legs are so nice to step on the floor, that means your gut systems are good. Remember this. When you have this issue, please do something. Okay. What is the most important? How can we improve our digestive system with DXN? This is where you'll have to really pay attention. Okay. You see, we always heard about probiotic. Okay. And also there is prebiotic. Okay. What is probiotic and what is prebiotic? Okay. Probiotic, it's a beneficial bacteria. Okay. This is, we can say, beneficial to the body. Okay. A good filler. Good buddy to the system. All right. These bacteria found in food. In food. What type of food? This is found in fermented food. Okay. Fermented food. So what are the DXN fermented food? We have all the enzymes, Morinji, Morinzyme. Okay. I don't want to write down, it's too much for me to write. Okay, I'll just tell you Morinji, Morinzyme, our coffee, Prozim, and many more we have. And it's all probiotic. Okay, and also one. Okay, what is that? Is anybody can put in the chat box, will be good also. Okay, you can use the chat bot. Spirulina. Okay, spirulina comes under the probiotic effect. Okay, because it's a cyanobacteria category. Okay, it's one of the most powerful effect on this probiotic. It goes into your intestine, it has a conversion, it can really do the job. Okay, not only fermented, a lot of food has good value of probiotics. But the problem is our genetically modified food in this modern world don't have probiotic. It's only have taste priority. Very sedap, very nice, so tasty, so spicy, so sweet. This is what people are looking for now. But when it comes to the value of science or nutrition, nothing much. This is why we are creating more sick people nowadays. Remember. So the spirulina is so powerful. That is why I always ask my members, my team, to eat spirulina 20 to 30 tablets daily. Yes. This is why I encourage them to take 20 to 30 tablets. Even my diversity program, it's 20 to 30 tablets. Okay. So you cut on all your other rubbish at home, processed meal, this, that, or no. Now we go to this prebiotic. Okay. You see, prebiotic is a food contents of fiber. So probiotic need food. Okay. These probiotics, the bacteria's food is the prebiotic. So you have bacteria in your body, okay? Okay, you see, when you have bacteria, they need food. What is the food? Fiber. So these are prebiotic. Okay, this is the prebiotic. Very simple. So probiotics food is prebiotic. So this is how it works. All right. So what is our DXN product that can be categorized as prebiotic? We also have some coffees, contains fiber. Our Lindsay 3-in-1 has the Ganoderma starches. So also now as a product. Okay. And most of our coffees comes with a small amount of fiber into it that can be categorized as a prebiotic. Then, nevertheless, the most important is myco-veg. Every single one of the members in the DXN must consume myco-veg. You must consume myco-veg at least 1 week, 3 times. If you're not taking it every day, it is still fine. But you have to feed the bacteria in your stomach. So your bacteria needs food. Bacteria do not eat your vitamins, do not eat protein, do not eat all these things. But the bacteria use their food is fine, prebiotic. So they eat that. They is the soldier to send the nutrition into the system. That's the. So it costs millions of chemical transaction in the gut. Okay? Every second, there are millions of transactions taking place in your system. Human system is so powerful. Okay? Very unique. All right? So when you have a good probiotic and you have a very good probiotic and with a prebiotic, you get a very good healthy gut. Very healthy gut you get. This is very important. So you have to make it balanced. How you make it balanced? So this is the probiotic. This is the prebiotic. Okay? This is very important for you. You have to make sure that both are working in order. Okay, this is very important. So comes to the vegetable. Okay. So if you see the vegetables, okay, so vegetables are good, but in this 2023, nothing is good. Our vegetable is genetically modified, GMO, full of toxin, chemical, many moves are killing us, are killing us and causing a lot of damage. So the best is go to the DXN. DXN Food Mall will give you the best. DXN Food Mall. We are a food mall. We are not selling health product. We are not selling health product. We are selling food, which is very healthy, very nutritional, very super functional. Remember that. Okay. We are not selling vitamin. We are not a vitamin company. We are not a health product company. No. We are food company. Healthy food, clean food, good food, chemical-free food. Okay, remember that. When anybody asks you, what are you doing? I'm selling food, therapeutical food. You always tell them, this is food. It's not, we are not talking about, vitamins here. Okay, you have to tell this to the people, that they will understand you better. Okay, then you always get enough water. Okay, our body is almost 80% water. 80% we are water. So whenever you're thirsty, drink enough water. When you're thirsty, you drink water. When you're hungry, you eat. Sleepy, you sleep. When you're tired, get a rest. This is very important. What is the quantity of water you need to drink? That is varies on every individual. So when you're thirsty, drink water. If you're in hot weather, you may drink more. You see, when you talk, you need a lot of water. See, Miss Cho is drinking water, I'm drinking water. My translators are also equally talking with me. So all of us need to drink water, except Mehdi. Okay. Then food to avoid. Food to avoid. This is very important. This is where even sometimes what you are taking is not really helping you. Okay? Refined food or sugar also is also categorized. Refined sugar, chemical sugar, okay, has sulfur into this, and so many refined food. Everything has been polished and all. So this is really killing our gut system. Okay, and this refined food can cause candida. Can cause candida. Candida is a whitey color fungus, can grow in the intestine, and this is very dangerous. I've seen so many people have candida in their colon. Okay, when we do a scope, we can find out so many people. Even though based on a lot of signs and symptoms, you can know whether they have candida. The reason, because too much of refined food, too much of sugar. No sugar, not happy. Because sugar causes addiction. Sugar is equal to drugs, equivalent with cocaine. Okay? So stay away from sugar as much as you can. Then comes to the processed food. It's also another big killer. Okay, processed food. All kind of burgers, spaghettis, macaronis, pastas, pizzas, KFCs, all the fast foods, they are very highly processed. Potato, French fries, okay, mashed potatoes. There are many, many more in the market. Okay, potato chips, all the peanuts and so many things. We just can keep piling up the list. That is really, really bad. And this is what caused people to have leaky gut. It's very dangerous to the immune system. And nevertheless, alcohol. This is so dangerous. This causes intestinal inflammation. Okay, it causes you a big inflammation. Okay. It can cause the intestine to swollen. All right. And overstimulate. It can overstimulate. It can boost, okay, the cells. Okay. It cause like, overstimulate. This is where sometimes when people take a certain food, they will start to have diarrhea. They always tell that when I eat, I cannot stand. I have to go to the toilet. I have diarrhea. This is overstimulative colon. This is very bad in probiotic, prebiotic. There is no microbiome activities in these people. These people will have very poor immune system. So what are the products you need from DXN? A lot of enzyme-based products. Okay. Then another most very important and the last one is leaky gut. This is the major killer now. This is one of the main reasons for people are leading into dialysis, renal disease, kidney problem. Very young age, 30, 35, 40, everyone is leading. Each time when we get the statistic from the hospital, we see dialysis departments are pretty full. And this is very, very annoying. Okay. And leaky gut will lead you to, okay, lupus, okay, and also it can cause you lupus. Lupus is autoimmune disease. Autoimmune disease. SLE, yes. Yeah. In lupus, there's so many categories, but you can call SLE is one of type of the lupus, but it's all same category. Autoimmune disease, we call it. Then diabetes mellitus and multiple sclerosis. This is to bone issue. Okay. And chronic fatigue syndrome. You feel so tired, 4 weeks. All right, that one. And fibromyalgia, muscles related issues, PID, pelvic inflammatory disease, the ladies' problem. A lot of, ovary polycystic syndrome and all these things, and also allergies, skin allergies, food allergies. This is one of the reasons. Asthma, obesity, and also mental sickness. This is your stomach lining, the wall. So you have epithelium cells like this. Okay, and then another epithelium cells will come like this. And this is how the epithelium cells. So when you have leaky gut, what will happen? These epithelium cells will start to space out. It will start to space out. Okay, one epithelium cells will be like this, and this fellow will start to move here. One more will be here. One more will be here. So you have a lot of microbes, good, bad ones and all. It will start to leak out. It will start to escape. And this is where your blood vessels are. It will go into your bloodstream. It will start to escape, run. Okay, the translators also must do like this, yeah. Why y'all are very serious? They run and go where? Go to all the other areas, make the organs fail, and end of the day, it returns back to the kidney. The kidney nephrons get damaged, your creatine levels shoot up. You see? So interrelative. It's all reflecting into one another. You see how much things you need to talk about immune system. This is the practical session. Okay. You can take Andro G, you can take spirulina, You can take Archie, you can take blah, blah, all this stuff. If these mistakes you don't correct, even all this stuff's not able to really help you and maximize the effect. Maybe it might help for 30 to 40% to 50%. But then you still remain as a diabetic. If you work towards all these issues, you change your lifestyle, you will be reversed with all these problems and become super healthy. Okay? So this is the most important, the last issue that I wanted to share with you is the leaky gut issue. All right? Now, what are the products you need from DXN? There is no one specific product that you need. You need everything. So use all the coffees. Okay? So what are the good ones for DXN? What are the good food for DXN? So what I would say is, okay, it is not the skincare products or not the personal care products. I'm going to go to the healthcare products. Okay, the health products. First, food and beverage, coffee, tea, oolong tea, spica tea. Yummy. Okay. See, when I drink, the interpreter also can drink. So next time I drink a lot of tea while I talk. Okay. Then go to the beverages. Fruzine, Morinzyme, Codipine, all these you must use at home. Give your children, you can drink too. Okay, beverages. Then comes to the super functional food, Ganoderma, Spirulina. Then you can add on more. If your budget is good, go for Lion's Mane, go for Cordyceps, go for Potenzi. Yeah. But don't measure and take. Okay, doctor, how many Morinzi can I drink a day? You see, when I give my patients these products and introduce to them, I tell them you drink 2, 3 spoons, 4 spoons after. You decide how much you want to drink, you go and drink. Okay, 30, 20, 40, 50 ml, doesn't matter. How many coffee? 2, 3, 5 coffees also, no problem. Go and drink. How many tea? Drink the whole day. If you're drinking oolong tea, drink from morning to evening. Doesn't matter, 4, 5 cups a day. No problem. Okay? Ganoderma, you decide how much you need. Okay? Spirulina, start with 10, go for 40, 50, 60. I personally take 60 to 80 spirulina per day. I need 70 grams of spirulina daily. Okay, because of my sports and all this stuff. Okay, so this is how you integrate or make the super functional food into your life. Right? So this is how you take the foods. Okay, it is not vitamin, it is not supplement, it is even more higher level. Okay, you see there are a lot of companies out there. First, they come with vitamin. Then they break this vitamin into 2 categories. One is natural, one is synthetic. Then they come with food supplement. There's another one is food supplement. This also comes to natural and so many things. Ours is top rank. Therapeutical food. Super functional food is the highest level. Okay? Super functional food. Who can take 1 hour's baby? The baby born, 1 hour, You can give DXN product, no problem. Can give RG, can give GL, can give anything you want. It's up to you. Even codipine can be given. People are giving. It is super functional, highly therapeutical. Okay, so this is all about the immune system. So next week, I'm going to talk about power of walking, how the movement is going to help you to boost your immune system. If you're not going to move, whatever we did today would only give you 50% of efficacy. You want to make it 70 to 80%, you need to have movement. Then you want to make the 70, 80% as 99 or 95 or 99.9%, you also need a quality sleep, good sleep, deep sleep. So we also talk about that on the following week. So stay with us for all these sessions. So now we go into the Q&A sessions. So let's take something is in the chat board. So my interpreter, if you all want to ask, unmute your mic, just put up your hand, I will unmute you. And then from there we can, allow you to speak and then you can ask your question. Yes, madam. Raise hand can? Yeah, raise hand can. Yeah. Okay, there is one question from Mr. Warren. Okay, doctor, why is milk-based food not good? Okay, need milk to grow. Okay, baby needs milk to grow. How about yogurt? Okay, yes, it's very true. Baby needs milk to grow, but not cow milk. Cow is not our mother. Okay, so it is a joke, don't take it very seriously. But nowadays, a lot of mothers cannot lactate the baby, so they are switching into formula milk. Actually, it's not supposed to be in that way. We should breastfeed the child from the mother's milk. If at all in a scenario where the mother don't have or not fit to lactate the baby with mother's milk, you can go on a formula milk until the age of 2. Once you reach the age 2, taper it down, stop the milk as fast as possible, because a 2-year-old baby are fit to go on a full-blown diet because they already prepared the digestion system. Their teeth all are well grown. They can start to chew food. They can go and eat any food. They do not need any milk. So the nutrition, the calciums and all comes from the activity of a child. Do you all know that a child, a baby, walks 2,800 steps in 1 hour? A child, a baby. And he falls down approximately 17 to 20 times a baby. This is where it creates the bone density. A lot of people are talking about calcium, calcium, calcium. If you are taking calcium and you are not moving, you are having a very sedentary life, the calcium will not work for you. You will still have high bone density level. Okay? So you don't need all this mumbo jumbo stuff. You need a good quality food with a good movement. When you have a lot of movement, that's where creates demand for the bone to look for calcium. And that food, what we eat, like spirulina, has a lot of calcium, minerals, magnesium, phosphorus, vitamin D, and all. The sunlight gives you a lot of vitamin D free. So it's also in a good microbiomes, in a good gut activities, the vitamin D get a conversion in the gut and the kidney, there's a lot of transaction there. And then it goes into magnesium, phosphorus and all, it combines and it enters into the system. That's where he can be used. Okay? So we are not living on milk. Remember, why milk is really bad? The reason is milk is a foreign protein. So those who drinks a lot of milk can damage your B cells in your pancreatic lipase, and this will lead you to type 1 diabetes. Remember that. Type 1 diabetes is unreversible. Type 2 diabetes, 101% is reversible. I've reversed more than 600 people in my experience. There are many is reversible. Okay? So this is why milk is not good. Yogurt, yes. If it is a plain yogurt, you make it, take it. Get the good quality one. If you're buying the yogurt from the shops, it is controlled bacteria. Okay? But it's okay if you want, if you got no other choice, you still can take it. I don't know. This is Morinji. Morinji or Moringa, I don't know. If it is Morinji, yes, Morinji is good. Morinzyme is good. Okay, it's noni. It's all very good. Morinzyme, sorry, don't know. I'm new. Yes, Morinzyme is very good. You also can take. Okay. I got abdominal pain with 10 tablets of, so I stopped. Yes. Why? Because you have very, very poor digestive system. So the problem is not the spirulina. When you take 10, you have extremely poor gut. Even a baby can take 30 at a go. So you got to work on improving your stomach, stop all the inflammatory food, stop drinking third-party coffees, which can cause you very high acidity and also can cause you very high gastritis. Stop taking breads, noodles, spaghetti, and all these inflammatory stuffs, such as all the colorful things and fizzy, gassy drinks, and all this cause you a lot of gastric, and also alcohol. And take the spirulina immediately after food. This will give you a lesser effect. All right. Good things goes into immediately will start to attend to your problem. Okay. Your body is helping to heal the system. This is what we call healing crisis. So nothing is dangerous. So gradually taper it up. Take more spirulina. Don't stop with 2, 3 and all. It's a waste. Why you take 3 spirulina is a waste. You have the best in your hand and you're not giving a shot with it. It is a waste, right? Yeah. So make it more effective. Okay. So any more questions? So Nixon, are you there? The others, okay. Patient language, please. Okay, thank you. I got abdominal pain. I can see. Okay, any more questions? Please raise your hand up. I know I'll unmute yourself. Okay. Answered. Okay, what food? Fruits. Okay, fruits is extremely dangerous. If you really ask me, I will not give any green lights to take fruit. Okay. It can be a sad news though, but it's going to be a good news is you're going to save a lot of money. Why fruits are not good? Okay. Yeah, you jump into my room already. Okay. You see, the reason fruits are not good, okay? Fruits are highly genetically modified now, okay? So they have made the fruits taste very good and they have sweetened the fruits further, okay? That is why fruits are not good. And then the science is so strong and so good. So they have made and spoiled all our good, valued, treasures in the food. So fruit is genetically modified. For an example, grapes. Grapes are supposed to be very sour, but now grapes are very um, sweet and it becomes seedless. So grape is one of the most dangerous for diabetes and also can cause heart problems. Why? Because when you take grapes and it spikes up your insulin level and this causes a lot of damage. Okay. And mangoes, the same, papayas are the same, and all this is really causing a lot of problem. Fruits is not going to be safe as before. So if you want to take fruits, you like fruits, keep it as low as you can. 1 week, even once is too much. But I leave it to you. If you, how healthy you are, if you are a diabetic patient, I would not recommend fruits at all. Okay, you can switch to fruits which is not sweet, but I can't find any. Even guava, jambu is sweet. Okay, so this is where the standard of quality of fruits are there. Okay, I see Shamin, unmute yourself. You asked to unmute you. One question, you can unmute yourself. May is unmute. Maybe you have anything to ask. You can unmute yourself and ask. Shamin?
Good morning, doctor. How are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, very good. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good and Happy New Year to you.
Same to you, Shamin. Where are you from? From?
I'm from India, but I was in US from last 7 months.
All right, all right.
And I
Okay.
had been talking to you quite a lot. And I also went and made members in US and Canada.
Awesome.
And they were very eagerly, some of them were looking for Ganoderma. So whenever I went to a social gathering, I would make sure that I speak about DXN,
Yes.
basically about the health product, especially Ganoderma mushroom. So a lot of education I've given over there, but some of them have become my members. Some of them were locally using it, buying from me. So actually, all this requires a lot of time and consistent teaching them, telling them,
Yes.
and bringing about awareness. So
Mm.
now they are in my group, so I just try to teach them and tell them, and whatever I learn from you and all other doctors, I do share with them. There
Yes.
is only one concern which I feel is that it's actually got to do with me because I normally use all the products and be satisfied, and then I tell my customers, all my people, to improve their health, basically. So I met a lot of young generations over there who were under stress and they could not study. They would fall asleep. So what our Ganoderma coffee, especially the Cordyceps coffee, Lindsay, and 3-in-1 coffee, black coffee, they were very useful. Spirulina also they started, but then over there they get a packet of 500 tablets. The smaller version is not available over there. So people, the beginners, who want to start using the spirulina, they don't want to buy a package of 500. So I just wanted to tell you about this. If they can have a second smaller version. Plus the oil, Ganoderma Agano hair oil, Nili Telum is not available. A lot of people like this over there. The question with me is that my before going to US, I had my medical, and my sugar level was excellent. My uh, uh, cholesterol was also very good. But coming back, I had my test yesterday, and the only sweet which I used to take is Lebonzi, 2-in-1, 3-in-1 cordyceps coffee, and 3-in-1 black coffee. And I used to take Roselle. My glucose level has gone up a little high, and plus my cholesterol level. Whereas I am not taking any dairy product, I'm not taking any bakery item, rice, chapati. As I told you last time also when I spoke to you, I did share my diet. And I'm very particular about my diet. So my concern is I can't leave drinking Lingzi coffee and the Lemonzi, which has sugar content. What should I do?
Okay. You see, the three areas you need to focus on this. One
Yes.
is the food. Second
Yeah.
is your movement. Third
Yes.
is your sleep. Okay. So you have to do a little checking on all these three areas. Okay. When it comes to the food area, so try to knock down the food. What you could do is go on fasting mode. Okay. Pull your fasting to at
I'm
least
doing this intermittent fasting, that is 16 hours.
16 hours. Okay.
Yes.
Then how much do you move? Do you have
I
10,000 steps?
10,000 steps, 12,000 steps, sometimes 14,000, sometimes 18,000. But
Okay.
recently, I had little pain in my knee because I had an arthroscopic surgery. So I have reduced it to say 6,000 daily because they told me not to walk because it's winter in Delhi. So I want to take care of it. But then I do my yoga for an hour, 2 hours. I do my yoga and my meditation and everything. So, but
Okay.
when I walk in between, I do walk 14,000. When I go out, it ends
Yeah.
up walking 14 to 18,000.
Okay. Very good. So how much of sleeps do you get?
I get enough sleep. I want to sleep for 8 hours, 10 hours, I can sleep.
Okay. Then I think your body, you are not consuming enough fat.
Okay.
Yes. Increase the fat and intake. You need a lot of fat. Okay. So the best fat I would recommend is if you are a vegetarian, go for coconut. Use a lot of coconut. Use our
Okay.
DX and VCO. Okay. At least go for 60 ml or 80 ml per day. You are a vegetarian, right?
I'm a non-veg, but basically now remain vegetarian most of the time.
Okay. If you're a non-vegetarian, it's even much better. What you can do is you're going to have to get some fat, some whatever fat, whatever meat that you take. It can be lamb or, whatever. Okay. You have to make soup. Okay. Soup is the best food, 10 times more powerful than the normal food we take. Okay. Because it is diluted. Nutritional absorption is very efficient. Okay. Then when you have fat molecules in that food, the absorption level is totally different dimension. You just try this, your sugar will start to drop. You see, you are still in the frame of glucose resistant, insulin resistant. Your body is not off the insulin resistant yet. So once your body triggers and know or identify that the insulin resistant can be offed, then you're out of diabetic. Then even you eat one day a lot of sugar, your body will still compensate insulin. But now your body already stopped the insulin, has resist. It's not that your pancreas is damaged or shut down. The pancreas is still good, still healthy and active, but it's just resist from giving insulin. Why? Because you already passed the metabolic syndrome. You already passed all the other alarming zone. So this is where you need to lose weight also. Constantly add the fat, take care of the carbohydrates. Fruits is also equally bad. So keep that all low, push to a different level. So what will happen is when the fat goes in, the body insulin. Miss Cho, please. Your room is English. You switch back to okay. Okay. So once you do this, then after a period of time, the body will switch, will off the insulin resistance. Then, boom, you'll be out. Okay, just add fat. You contact me. You text me, please. On your issues. I'll give you my number. Okay, so you can text me for any questions and all. Okay, so I hope my question answer fulfill your answer. Okay, and another one is May. Okay, there is one more question here by Dr. Puan. Can the sugar in our coffee cause blood glucose to increase? A few people are concerned to like to know about this, lemon tea and all. Yes, the answer is yes, definitely. Sugar is always a sugar, okay? It will definitely spike up, okay? That is the reason in DXN, we have many different types of coffee, many different types of tea. This suits in every individual. Who needs which one? If you're a sugar patient, you're an diabetic patient, don't take more than 2 or 3 or 4 now. No, you cannot. I don't recommend. I always recommend if you really want to enjoy a good, lovely cup of coffee in the morning, so have the coffee with sugar, add 220 ml of VCO into the coffee. So when you have this coffee added with the VCO, it reduces the glycemic spike, okay? So your insulin will not be secreted so much. The effect, you can control that and increase your output of movement. Walk a lot. That really helps you. So same goes to the lemon tea. Mix the lemon tea with the black coffee and you take. But what are people doing is, oh, it is from DXN, it has Ganoderma. I can take 4, I can take 3, I can take so many. This is a very lazy excuse that's given by, because they like it. Sugar is a sugar, okay? Even we have coffee with aspartame. That also people ask a lot of questions. Aspartame is a cancer cause. How can DXN come out with aspartame? It is a very small amount and is requested for Europe market. So we have the same coffee we have with natural sugar and also we have without sugar. So the choice is yours. If you want, you can have with aspartame, no, with the natural sugar, or you can go without sugar. All right? Like for myself, it depends. If I'm doing a lot of workout, certain days we do more on leg workout. So I take 2 Vita Cafe in the morning with the VCO. The days I don't do leg workout, the normal ordinary stuffs, I take black coffee more. I don't go for my coffee. Once in a while, I drink cocoa tea. Cocoa tea is very high sugar. It's mainly for kids. So this is how you have to portion it out, ratio it out. It doesn't mean that nothing will happen. If you are a sugar patient, you are a sugar person, you have to work on reversing the diabetes, not giving reasons and try to eat more. Okay? All right. I'll take this. My father is 80 and has been diagnosed for aggressive type 2 lymphoma. What should I give? Okay. You can put him on all the Ganoderma products. You can put him on, spirulina so and he's 80. How mobile is he? I'm not very sure. If you can make him a little walk, okay, that will be very helpful. And also cut down on his carbohydrates and make him eat a little amount of fat. Fat is really, really helpful for our system. Put him on a lot of coconut milk, our VCO, that will be very helpful. Spirulina, more spirulina. Okay, cut down on all the junks, breads, and all if he's taking any. If it is taking any milk, cut down in the milk as well. If it is not moving, you can apply Pidalagin. Okay. I will type it up here for you. Pidalagin. Pidalagin, you can Google how powerful it is. And that really helps you. You can use that modality to stimulate exercise effect on people who cannot move. Okay. How can I learn more about this product? Okay, on this question, I think this needs translation. There is some questions typed in Myanmar. I need Ms. Cho to read and tell me what is that all about. How? Okay. Okay, first rules must stop all the inflammatory food. Second, take a lot of DXN products in lion's mane and coffee and all these things will help you. Okay, but the food intake has to be very careful. The way they damage the intestines is by taking wrong food, bread, cookies, cakes, biscuits, and all this. So this is what he has to stop first and then focus on all the DXN stuffs. Well, he will recover from the stomach problem. Okay. Yeah. How can I learn more about these products? You can Google. You have plenty of information on the net. Okay. All right. I think we have asked a question on that. No, okay, Shamin is done. Okay, Min Yin Ren. Unmute fast, please.
Sema ဟိုလေတစ်ချက်လောက်သမီးကျမလူနာတယောက်ရဲ့အကြောင်းလေးမေးချင်လို့ပါသူကတွေးတိုးတယ် ESR မြင့်တယ်ကိုတွင်းကလီစာတွေရောင်းတယ်ဓာတ်မတည့်ဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့ဒါကိုအဲ့ဒီမိတ်ဆွေကိုဘယ်လိုကူညီတင်လဲဗာတက်ဆာတွေနဲ့ဆိုရင်အမြန်ဆုံးဟိုတက်တာနိုင်မလဲပြောင်းနိုင်မလဲပေါ့သူကအရန်ကိုသူကတွေးတိုးတယ်ဆရာမ ESR မြင့်တယ်ကိုတွင်းကလီစာတွေရောင်းတယ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပြီးတော့ဟိုမျက်နေအောင်ချီထွက်ပြီဆိုရင်မျက်လုံးတွေရားပြီးတော့ရောင်းတယ်နှာခေါင်းတွေလည်းချောင်းတွေရောင်းတယ်ပေါ့ရားတယ်ပေါ့ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဆရာမဟုတ်ကဲ့ရှင်
Okay, all right. This is maybe there is some blockage in the eyes. Okay, so you can advise them to.
အဲ့လိုတော့မဖြစ်ဘူးဆရာမနည်းနည်းအဲ့လိုမျိုးหนีပြီးတော့ရောင်လာတာပေါ့သူကနေရောင်ချီထွက်ရင်
Okay. Yeah, it's maybe it's a very sensitivity issue. Okay, what I would recommend for her is take the RGGL, spirulina, and all these things. Do some eye activity exercise. Okay, that also is good. And dilute the RG okay, and then put it into a small container, okay, and then put in an eye drop weekly or daily, okay, and that will help to improve the eye power, okay. And if she has diabetes or anything, ask them to work on reducing the sugar intake and to come out of the diabetes, okay. Mr. You got to unmute, then only they can hear you. Yeah, now, yeah, now you translate. Yeah, you got to switch room as well. Okay, Mr. Suresh, you can unmute yourself. You can ask question. Mr. Suresh?
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဆရာမကျေးဇူးပါ
Hello, doctor.
Yes, Mr. Suresh.
Doctor, I think there's one situation where my one of the friend who's having the very bad eyesight seems. It seems doctor telling him that is the high nerves all getting not doing what he's supposed to do. So because sugar level are shooting up to 22 according to him now. So is there any answers for him to reverse this condition to get back to normal by consuming DX and product, doctor?
Okay. I'll answer this. You see, I would say and yes for this. Okay, provided he are ready to change his lifestyle. Okay, he's taking too much of sugar, too much of carbohydrates. Okay, you see, sugar is totally our point. It's a poison to us. Okay, human body is designed to live without glucose. You got to understand that part first. Okay, so what to do? We are very taste bound, and we already used to taking too sugar. So now people believe that, you need to take sugar, then only you can live. If not, you'll get fainted or you get, you don't get energy. Sugar don't give you energy. Sugar is in addiction caused stuff. Okay. And this is what is happening outside there. All right. So take out sugar completely. Okay. If you believe that you cannot live without sugar, then how does animals live without sugar? We don't need sugar, okay? And you can once in a while take a little sugar and, have some fun in parties and things like that, but not in a regular basis. Okay, this is what. Sugar causes you very high demand for insulin. When the insulin goes high, when your sugar goes high, your insulin goes high, and that is where you start to have damage into your nerve system, your eye system, your muscle system. Everything is been cause glycation. We call it glycation. It burns up your cells. So in the hospitals, what they do is they want to bring down the sugar. Okay, they treat the glucometer more than the human. They treat the medical report more than the human. Okay, for them the report has to be good. They're regardless of your issues. Okay, believe in your God-given system. The system is super powerful that, we're able to bring it up. Okay, I believe this gentleman is in our diversity program, and, just follow and the process, and definitely you will come out of this. Come out of all this belief that, this is a must, that is a must or not. Your body is the best designed engine by God. God, the nature never do the mistake. The God never do the mistakes. We are the one who have been knowing or unknowingly, we are taking a lot of things and damages has already happened. Now we want to reverse. The most important thing is you have to stop the insulin and so on. Okay, but that gives some time. master the eating pattern first. Then we talk about, then you don't need insulin already. You'll come to that point. Okay. So don't drastically do any changes now. Okay. So if at all you want to do anything super sparse, call me personally, get my number from Mr. Suresh, and I will advise you, because stopping medication, you need a proper monitoring system. Okay. One-to-one monitoring system. I can do that for you. Okay. So don't drastically do it on your own, and then you may have some complications. Then it's quite dangerous. So follow the guidance what you are giving. But the answer for question is yes. Okay, after these two questions, we may close. Okay. Anti-bulk.
Oh, ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဆရာမကျမမလုံတက်လို့ခခအောင်ပြောလိုက်သေးတယ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဆရာမဆရာမကျမချောင်းဆိုးရက်ရှည်ကြာနေတာအဲ့ဒါဗာများလောက်ရအောင်လဲလို့ကျေးဇူးပြုပြီးမေးပေးပါအောင်ကျမအစီချိုခံလည်းရှိခဲ့ဘူးပါတယ်အကောက်ယောဂလည်းရှိခဲ့တယ်အသက်အစီဖုံးတယ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ TB ဌာနလည်းသွားခဲ့တယ်ဒီဇင်ဘာ20ရက်နေ့ကတစ်ခေါက်တော့ဖျားတယ်ဖျားပြီးနှစ်တကူရောက်တဲ့အချိန်မှာတက်တာသွားပြီဒါပေမဲ့သူကချောင်းကအဲ့ဒီအချိန်မှာပို့ပြီးဆိုးလာခဲ့တယ်အခုတည်းထိဆိုးတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ရက်ရှည်လို့ TB ဌာနအထိသွားကြည့်ပါတယ်ဘာမှတော့မရှိဘူးလို့ပြောတယ်အဲ့ဒါကျွန်မဘာလုပ်တင်လဲလို့ဆရာမရှိ
Okay, is she taking what she's eating? She's eating like noodles and breads and things like that, or any milk consumption is there? Can you ask her?
Okay, သမင်းပုံမှန်စားတယ်ဒါမဲ့သမင်းလည်းတိတ်စားလို့အစားတောက်စားတာပြတ်တယ်တိတ်အရတာတော့မရှိဘူးဆရာမပေါင်းမုံလည်းစားပါတယ်ပုံမှန်စားတယ်ဆရာမဒါမဲ့အစားတောက်စားလို့တိတ်အဆင်မပြေဘူးစကားမများပြောရင်ချောင်းတအားဆိုးလာ
Yeah, you see, this is this is the issue where they're taking a very poor gut, very poor microbiomes in the stomach and all. So first rules, as I always advise, change the lifestyle. Okay, so without changing the lifestyle, you're taking all this is not really going to help. It will help, and then you'll go back to the problem again and then and again and again. So she has to stop taking. You are translating, right? Change group, please. Okay, so she has to stop all the inflammatory bread, milk, and all these stuffs. Okay, then once you're really good, and then take the DXN products, and this will really help her to come out of this. Okay, one of the main reasons the lungs get so much of toxins is due to wrong inflammatory food. You see, our pairing organ, for the lungs is the large intestine. Okay, so the large intestine has a lot of problems. So the lungs will have to work more harder. And what will happen is they will start to cough. Okay, they will always have the irritation in the throat because they will have very poor bowel movement. And the rectum, has issue. Okay, they have inflammation in the rectum, and it is a reflex to the throat. Okay, most probably this patient has very poor bowel movement. Maybe has hemorrhoid, or either she's going to get hemorrhoid. All these things will happen. Okay, so she has to go take some enzymes and cut down on the chili powders and all these things. And eventually the cough will start to go off. Okay. Okay. We
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျေးဇူးပါဆ
successfully
ရာမကျမကနိုကိုတရက်ကိုကျတော့ RGGL တွေကတော့အလုံး15လုံးစားတယ်ဆရာမ555 3ချိန်စားတယ် enzyme ကတော့ဒီ corticoid တော့အခုတောင်းနေတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့အဆက်ကမလျှော့မိတာဆရာမအဆအများကြီးစားမိတာအဖြစ်ပေါ်သွားတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ကျေးဇူးပါ
Yeah, but she can take RGNM when she wants, but this side, as I said, she must do all what I told, suggested. It comes to the food, comes to all these other issues. She has to work on that as well. Okay. By doing all the mistakes, by taking the RG and GL, the problem will not resolve. It will be keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. Okay. Okay, I think we already completed all the questions. Okay, let's, we will end this session here. Okay, so thank you so much, to all the participants. And also I'd like to, say sorry for the little inconvenience that caused earlier. Okay, on switching the Zoom, from the normal Zoom meeting to webinar. Okay, we will resolve this problem, and definitely for the next sessions, you will be able to come in with the Zoom facility, the meeting facilities for 500. Okay, that's possible. All right, and also I'd like to thank all the participants has joined today and to support and to learn this session. And also I would like to thank all the translators, Mr. Nixon, Ms. Cho, and Madam Parimalam, and also Mr. Mediasan. Okay, so thank you so much. Please give your feedbacks to your respective leaders on this Zoom session. And also if you have any ideas that how we can enhance this, please, do let us know how we can improve our Zoom sessions day by day. We are improving, but we need more feedback. And my last request, you can see my DR field G in my Zoom screen. Please subscribe my channel, okay, so that you could able to spread this recording sessions to many people out there. Okay, thank you so much for everyone. So let's call it up to. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.